Hello, Whovians, and welcome to a review of this. It's the 11 Doctors set. You know, from Doctor Who, you can see the Doctor. Yeah, how am I gonna do this? Yeah, I should have done this in a more open space, but who cares? Well, this is the box art review. Now, I got this set a couple years ago because it's awesome. It's Doctor Who. It quite clearly says the 11 Doctors figure set and Doctor Who. Matt Smith. As you can see, it's got TARDIS. That little bubble says includes all 11 incarnations of the Doctor. There's St. John's Ambulance sign. Sponsored by St. John's Ambulance. That's the portal open thing. It's gonna be the weirdest goddamn review ever. The BBC. No copyright intended to the BBC. This is the side. It says Doctor Who. Highly detailed, fully posable action figures. 11 Doctor set. Includes all 11 incarnations of the Doctor. That's the back. Tells you who they are. And all that. Which one had the cane? There was one with a cane. I think it was him. Guys. I think it was the 6th Doctor. But yes. Huh. Yeah, the box art's quite nice. Can't do much with it. Oh, this is what I was going to do, wasn't it? Oh, you can open it up. And obviously I've taken out all of the figures for the review. This is Doctor Who BBC. It's got little pictures and stuff of the actual actor in like a pose. So you can see, and it's got information. I'm actually going to read out the information. Okay, the first Doctor, 1963 to 1966. Fifth. Doctor is a mysterious character from another time and another world. He has a time machine called the TARDIS, which is disguised as a police box and was bigger on the inside than on the outside. Discovering the TARDIS in a scrapyard, two teachers have involuntarily taken on a journey back to the year 100,000 BC and end up adventuring through time and space with the Doctor. He is in exile for unspecified reasons. This is going to be a long damn review. This is the first of 12 parts. Oh yeah, I'm doing separate reviews on all the Doctors. Second Doctor, 1966 to 1969. The first Doctor regenerated whilst battling Cyberman. Well, he actually regenerated after battling Cyberman in TARDIS. If you're a Whovian like I am. During the events of the 10th planet, and eventually collapsed. Exhausted, his body renewed itself and transformed into the second Doctor, also known as Patrick Troughton. First Doctor was played by William Hartnell. The second Doctor's characteristics centered around his ability to mislead his enemies as to the actual threat he posed to their plans. The second Doctor confronted many familiar faces, foes such as the Daleks and the Cybermen, as well as new enemies such as Great Intelligence and Iceborne. Oh, that's where the Great Intelligence came in. The second Doctor was put on trial by his own people, the Time Lords, for breaking the laws of non-interference. The third Doctor, played by John Pertwee, 1970 to 1974. You can join the view of the TARDIS. Exiled to Earth, the sophisticated and elegant Doctor was more of a pure scientist than his predecessors, surrounded by gadgets and vehicles. But whether aiding unit against invasions or travelling to distant planets, his kindness and belief in peace was rarely stronger After returning a jewel in irritated cave on an alien planet, Doctor's body was so badly damaged he has to regenerate once again. Also, the third Doctor had a car called Betty. Yeah. Who fact? The fourth Doctor, 1974 to 1981. The fourth Doctor was masked his brilliant and innovative mind behind a facade of bohemian eccentric. The longest-lived incarnation of the Doctor so far, he was forced to change his body after losing a fight with an old enemy, the Master, and falling from a radio telescope to hit the ground beneath him. He was played by Tom Baker. I think I already said that. The fifth Doctor, played by Peter Davison, 1982 to 1984. His youthful appearance belied his wisdom and experience, but this Doctor still found it frustrating that so many people questioned his judgment, especially his companions. While on an alien planet, he and his companion Perry contracted the disease, the Doctor gave Perry the only cure, necessitating another regeneration. He was celery, and he liked to play cricket. Or facts that don't come in. The sixth Doctor, 1994 to 1996. Loud, beastful. Oh, he was also played by Colin Baker. This loud, beastful, and colourful, this extravagant Doctor hid his vulnerability and caring nature behind a beautiful mask of alien disinterest. After once again being put on trial by the Time Lords, his TARDIS was shot out of the skies by his old enemy, the Ryan. Subsequent crash triggered a regeneration. The seventh Doctor, played by Sylvester McCoy, 1987 to 1996. Yeah, he lived that long. Merciful and highly moral, this Doctor would often despair at the cruelty and wastefulness he encountered across the galaxies. On a trip to America in 1999, he was accidentally gunned down by a street gang and taken to the hospital, where his procedures taken to try and save him did the reverse, and he seemingly died, only to regenerate within the hospital's morgue. The eighth Doctor, 1996, played by Paul McGann, passionate about life and the beauty of the world about him. His Doctor's love of humanity drove him to the fight with his old foe, the Master, deep within the heart of his own TARDIS. It remains unclear when, how, or exactly he regenerated into his ninth body, but he had clearly done so shortly before meeting Rose Tyler on Earth. The ninth Doctor, 2005, played by Christopher Eccleston, the Irish guy. Well, he's Northern. The ninth Doctor was plain-spoken and didn't suffer fools gladly. In spite of this, he still had an impressible curiosity and unmistakable alien outlook, which allowed him to charm and beleague friends and foes alike. After a fantastic series of adventures, the Doctor was saved by Rose Tyler. She channeled the time vortex through herself, unleashing its power in order to destroy the new Dalek fleet. In return, the Doctor saved his companion by absorbing the time box from her, causing him to regenerate. The 10th Doctor, 2005 to 2009, well, technically 2010, played by David Tennant. The 10th Doctor had a bright, sparky personality, yet he rarely gave second chances to his foes, leaping back into the TARDIS with a series of extraordinary companions. He seemed to be the most vicarious Doctor so far, following the repeated battles with old foes after a cataclysmic encounter with his own people. In the end, this Doctor gave his own life to save that of Wilfred Mott, absorbing the radiation that would have proven fatal to his old friend. He was able to stave off the regeneration process long enough to bid farewell to his past companions and reach the safety of the TARDIS, where the Doctor began to regenerate alone. Oh, that's sad. The 11th Doctor, 2010, ... But we all know now that that's 2013, the end of that. The 11th, played by Matt Smith. You can see me. Mwah! It's going to be a really long review. The 11th Doctor saw off not one but two alien threats almost as soon as he crashed to Earth. His new companion Amy Pond first met him when she was 6 years old, and while he was clad in raggedy remnants of the 10th Doctor's suits. 12 years and 4 psychiatrists later, the girl who waited wanted answers. Realising he owed her that much, the Doctor, now clothed in a tweed jacket and a cool bow tie — bow ties are cool, by the way, welcomed Amy into a brand new TARDIS and took off on a series of thrilling and adventures around the universe. However, the two time travellers are being followed on a journey by a crack which appears wherever they go, and it looks like a lot like the one in Amy's bedroom wall. Yeah, that was the review on the box art for the 11th Doctor set. This amazing figure. I'm going to close it now. Ooh, I knocked the camera. But yes. Woo! Woo! Technical handiwork there.